What's up, guys? What's up? Welcome. We're reacting to is Valorant better than CSGO? It definitely isn't, but here we go. Audio up.
Not too long ago, I was a Valorant
Holy
player,
shit.
running around shooting lasers out my fingers, throwing up firewalls, and teleporting around. I mean, I did used to enjoy this, somehow. I've now found myself enjoying Counter-Strike
I played it like 5 times. It's disgustingly bad game.
more than Valorant,
I
and I
hate
thought it'd be fun to
Valorant.
retouch on an old video
Like
I
this
made
video
and try
if
to
you
see
hate
the games
Valorant.
from both
Yes.
perspectives. Think of me as the middleman between Counter-Strike and Valorant since they both hate each other so much.
Shindo Val, thank you for 1,000 bits. Hey, and I'm a Valorant player.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna read the rest, buddy. It is what it is. Sorry.
And if you're wanting to make the switch from Valorant to CSGO similar to me, or just want a way to get better at CSGO, then look no further than the sponsor
Hey,
of
that's
today's
me, guys.
video,
That's me.
Leadify.
That's me.
With Leadify, you can track your CSGO
Sponsor.
matches and
Perfect.
check out Leadify using my link in the description
Nice. No sponsor here, man.
CSGO is really the only game I'd
Thank
play
you for the
around
video, though.
2015 or so. One day while playing with some friends, we decided to do an op tournament, and my 14-year-old self thought it'd be pretty funny if I downloaded some front page of Google hacks and try and destroy them in the tourney. Now, I'm pretty sure any smart person knows that is a horrible idea.
Yeah, not
because
the
private
best.
matches are VAX secured. Even offline matches with bots are VAX secured. Let's just say I didn't ever play CSGO much after that. Jump forward about 7 years, and I start playing Valorant. The game scratched that itch that I used to enjoy from CSGO, but it never fulfilled
Okay.
it.
Why are you playing
I honestly
Valorant?
didn't even know why
No!
I enjoyed it, but it wasn't until I decided to make a video comparing Valorant to CSGO, I once again realized that Counter-Strike is way more enjoyable. So let's go
Yes.
over some things from that video
Thank
and
you.
compare them to my
My
opinion
guys,
now.
my guys.
Let's start with the community real quick. Now, my opinion before was that CSGO was way more
CSGO community, Russians. Like 99%. Valorant is like emo couple. No. How do you say it? Like anime couples. Yeah.
more toxic than Valorant,
Like
and
that
while
shit.
that's somewhat true, it's also really not.
He's about to lose to a fucking furry, dude.
Mhm.
You're about to fucking
And-
anime
And furry haters in CS. And there are furries in Valorant.
versus a furry right now.
We like this.
Who y'all think's gonna win?
I didn't realize that the toxic lobbies I had been experiencing in CSGO were because of my bad trust factor. Trust factor is pretty much a way to determine what type of lobbies a player should be experiencing, depending on how many times they've been reported or how new their account is. Pretty much if you have a bad trust factor, you'll get put in bad toxic lobbies. Meanwhile, if you have a good trust factor, you don't meet too many people like that. You'll actually meet cool, chill people. As for the Valorant community, I haven't really been involved in it anymore, but from what I've seen, the community is getting worse. The content as well has really stayed the same.
The kill you get, I'll give you an ara.
Yes!
From what I said in my
Thank
previous
you.
video, I definitely
Oh, I
still
hate
think
this
CS:GO
ara
content is
shit.
superior. If anything, it's getting better. But to be honest, I never really fit the demographic of Valorant to begin with, so I could see why some people would never want to make the switch to CS:GO. And if toxicity bothers you, you could just
That's a Molly. Why?
never want to make this out some of that.
Hello.
Eh,
Who y'all?
It's healing
This is
him.
my bad trust factor the same. And from what I said, I still think CS:GO content is
Okay, Nate King, Sparkles. Oh, what's his name? French J. Jesus. Anomaly on a pixel. No, I don't know. Heroic fan, I guess.
superior.
Yes.
If anything, it's getting better. But to be honest, I never really fit the demographic of Valorant to begin with, so I could see why some people would never want to make the switch to CS:GO. And if toxicity bothers you, you could just as easily do voice_enable 0 or play with some friends. I mean, Valorant definitely has some
Yeah.
toxicity as well, but
Just
where's
play
the
with
fun
friends.
without some of that?
Don't single. Go solo queue.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Oh, okay. Trying to have some fun here, man. I get bullied in every game I play.
Nah, chill. I'm sorry.
I think I'm just gonna kill my. I just can't really compare the communities
Yo.
here just because how different they are. Valorant's art style and CS:GO's art styles are just completely different, so it's gonna attract different people. Some of those people will never make the switch because of that alone, which I think is fair. In a perfect
It's so
world,
clean
I think
getting
we
an
should
ace
get
in
along,
CS
but
though.
it's probably
So
not
clean.
gonna happen. I think it's just the console wars all over again. Now, moving on to my opinions about skins. I said that Valorant skins
CS
were better
wins. CS wins all day, every day.
than CS
You're paying for something in Valorant
skins.
that you can sell.
Yellow opinion incoming, by the way. No,
Imagine,
Shawty
huh?
just said Valorant
So
skins are-
stupid.
I can't even tell apart like what the fuck is a skin and what is not.
I'll try to explain why I said that. If you're just looking at the aesthetics or whatnot, the skins in Valorant are way different than Counter-Strike. I think all Counter-Strike players should be able to agree that this
Nah.
skin in Valorant has objectively more to offer than this skin in Counter-Strike. Now that's only if you look at it at face value. If you compare the time and the effort, the animations, and the different variants, it does seem like like it would offer more. But just because a skin in Valorant looks cool and has different animations doesn't make it better. I'm really trying to explain things here for a Valorant player to understand, because before I got involved in CS skins, I thought that Valorant skins were better too. Now, I know it sounds a bit cliche, but it's really just judging a book by its cover. Yeah, Counter-Strike skins may seem boring compared to Valorant ones, but if you don't actually know anything about Counter-Strike, including multiple patterns and float values, limited quantities, and so much more that would take up a whole video, it does kind of make sense why a Valorant player would think it's better than CS skins. But the more I learned, the more I realized how wrong I was.
Thank you.
I can't even
Write it in
begin
the
to try to
comments or
explain CS skins compared to Valorant, or try to make a Valorant player understand it. In going back to Valorant and playing it, the skins almost seem too distracting, and because they're not unique compared to Counter-Strike, it almost makes them more boring. I mean, most people in Valorant only use the popular skins, or people just shit on them about it. So all you do is see the same skins every damn game. The most popular skins are Prime, Reaver, Oni, Spectrum, or any skins that have cool animations. The only thing that differs from skins in Valorant are these different variants you can buy for a skin, but some of them just look like complete shit and nobody uses them. So if me and my friends both buy the same bundle, they're gonna get boring quick. I mean, I guess you could put gun buddies on them too, but like, come on. The Valorant store
Is that thing the gun buddy? Like a what? A chocolate thing to drink. Coffee thing with
also sucks
cream.
ass how it's randomized every 24 hours, so if I want a skin, it may take days for it to show up in my shop, or hell, even weeks. Also,
That's
Valorant
stupid.
does not
Instead, gamble. CS cases, perfect, huh? Buy 5, lose 10, lose all the money, do it again, win big. Guys,
have a market
don't stop, okay? Just keep going, keep gambling. If you're over 18, it's like a standard,
place,
please.
which immediately makes
No,
buying
21.
skins seem pointless to me. I mean, other than just playing
18.
the game and wanting cool
Yeah, 18.
skins, that's about it. I definitely regret all the skins I bought in Valorant that I could have spent on Counter-Strike and made actual money from it
Exact.
as well.
Like, you
But
can
we
resell
learn
in
and we learn.
CS.
I think my take on skins in
Cheers.
the video was probably the worst received part by the Counter-Strike community, but I don't really blame them.
Dude, wrap it up, man. Please, this guy needs to wrap it up here. There's no way he keeps talking for 1.5 minutes about skins. Please. Stop.
Valorant skins,
Now,
useless.
onto the thing I think I had the
Valorant skin, goddamn useless. CS skins, perfect.
worst take on in the whole video, the gameplay. I could not have been more wrong comparing gameplay from Counter-Strike to Valorant. Going back to Valorant for a bit made me realize how much of a crutch abilities are. No one would be good in this game if it wasn't for them. Yeah, that's the whole point of the game.
Nah, he definitely made the the first video. He got a lot of hate on it from CS
But
community.
it just irritates me how little gunplay
So he's changing his changing his
is
opinion.
actually involved. Even if you're good at shooting in Valorant, if you're bad at the abilities or countering them, you're not going to be good at the game. I almost
Why? Oh, Valorant, please.
feel you're good
Why?
at shooting in Valorant. If you're bad at the abilities or countering them, you're not going to be good
No, fire whoever. Who did this? Make a molly
at the
heal
game. I
you.
almost feel
Sick.
like most Valorant players would be really
Yes.
good at CSGO if they only relied on gunplay in some game sense. The fact that CSGO is so simple makes it more fun. People have to adapt their playstyles for different people, learn new smoke lineups, new wall bangs, or just so many things you wouldn't even think about. Valorant, on the other hand, I always just smoke
He
lineups,
did not make it.
new wall bangs,
No way,
or just
no
so many
way.
things you wouldn't even think about.
No, he's not gonna make it. Show me the rest of the clip,
Valorant,
please.
on the other hand, I always just use my abilities in my hours of playtime. I never really learned anything, to be honest, and Valorant just seems like they're adding abilities and agents with no thought. Kinda similar to Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six used to be tactical, and the operators being added felt like they were meant to be in the game. Meanwhile now,
When a projectile lands, it deploys a canister onto the floor. The canister opens up and bees.
Valorant has had an expiration date on it ever since they made
Nice.
the game about abilities.
Bees, baby.
Only so many things can be added before it gets annoying or repetitive. Meanwhile, in Counter-Strike, the only thing that changes are new things being learned or maybe metas for a bit. I don't miss abilities at all from Valorant, and I would much rather play a game that relies more on skill than
Hey,
some ability
movement
crutch or ultimate. And Valorant is just really overwhelming. I
That's
was
me,
kind of
that's
used
me.
to it at one point, but going back to it now, it just seems like overkill and I just can't enjoy it. And for pro tournaments, like, this is horrible to watch. What the fuck? CSGO is just simple to the point where it's good. Another thing, gunplay in Valorant is really bad. The recoil reset is much longer compared to CS. There's randomized recoil patterns, and the bullets feel less impactful, which is funny because that's the exact opposite thing.
Unless you're shit out. This game is easy for you. Unless you're him. If not, then just you
I
can.
said in my original
throw the
video.
game away.
Also said that there were no tracers in Counter-Strike, which was kind of stupid because there is. They're just much harder to see than Valorant, but I kind of like that it's not so distracting. Also, the small things in CS matter. You can't not think team killing would at least
Molly, baby. It's red. It's flames. What the hell is this? Where is it?
gonna be good at
Valorant, why is it healing
the
you?
game. I almost
Bullshit.
feel, which is fun because they're just much harder to see than Valorant,
I'm
but I
back,
kind of
sorry.
like that it's not so distracting. Also, the small things in CS matter. You can't not think team killing would at least be funny to add to Valorant.
Sorry, bro. Sorry.
Or group picking. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna
I love
lean more
CS.
towards the game I play more, gameplay wise, and I can definitely see how some people would enjoy Valorant's gameplay, but it's just not for me, and it definitely can't be compared to CS:GO.
Don't fuck
I
it
know I
up
talked
in the
about abilities for
conclusion.
most of this, but that's the whole game. Of course they can't change it, and some people are
Don't
gonna enjoy it. but
fuck
I don't.
it up.
I'm also gonna go ahead and talk about theme because I feel like that's something that needs to be talked about. Obviously, we got Counter-Strike being somewhat of a gritty shooter, especially when the game first came out. Most skins they added looked like actual camouflage you'd see on guns.
Oh, I remember this.
But
Like
even the skins
2015
now are not as bold
16.
as Valorant's. Valorant is definitely trying to appeal for the more anime enjoyers. I'm not gonna make a statement on which is better, but I just wanted to put this out there for some people to consider. Some people will play Counter-Strike for the more realistic feeling, while some people will play Valorant for the more stylistic art style. I also think Valorant's style helps other players come to it that would never be interested in Counter-Strike, so I think that's fair. To wrap things up, I'm gonna keep it a lot less neutral than I did in my original video, but hey, maybe you'll like it. But moral of the story, enjoy what you enjoy.
No, enjoy CSGO and fuck Valorant.
I definitely
Amen. Thank you,
enjoy
One. The only time, the only time I agree with One is that time.
you enjoy.
No, enjoy CSGO and fuck Valorant.
I definitely
Yes. Thank you, One, and
enjoy CS:GO.
thank you for watching, guys. And yep, this was what? Goal Attack. I will link in the video down below so you can click on it. But thank you for watching and peace.